I'm Alex GameWorx here at SGC 2015, and can you tell us what your name is and a little bit about what we're standing in front of right now?
Hi, I'm Matt Leslie. I'm a technical artist, level designer, game designer. Our game is called Beneath. It's in pre-alpha development. We're a really early company. We're not really like a big name or anything. We're kind of a really small group of only 6 members. So we have a concept artist who did that. We have a art lead, a programmer, and a producer, and a director. So we're a pretty small group.
All right, and I played the game a little bit, and looking at it, it has a very like kind of limbo feel.
Yeah.
So that's clearly like kind of the direction the aesthetic's coming from. But tell me if there's any other inspirations for the art style, and also where you got the idea for the mechanic, and talk a little bit about the mechanic as well.
Yeah, so like the art style, I think it was more of like the concept art that our artist came up with. We used it kind of as our art Bible. So like we got that inspiration from that, and then our director, he has spent a lot of time like researching like different aspects of rocks and stuff like that, and he's really into like substance designer. So he used that to create a lot of the rocks and stuff like that. But we use ZBrush and substance designer and Unreal 4. So.
Yeah, so especially for a pre-alpha, the aesthetic is still, it's very put together. I was really impressed with just like the look of the rocks and the fog, and it's all very dark and definitely has an atmosphere. As far as the like transporting mechanic, was there a specific inspiration for that, or was it just something they just kind of came up with? Like,
yeah, it kind of like started like just actually like the first build that we had was an open world exploration game of going through this little town in Washington, and you know it's been a long, you know, several years of like saying like, okay, scrap that project, scrap that project. So then, you know, we came up with a portal. It's like, okay, how do we move a character that's perpetually walking? You know, we can either set it to where, you know, he just goes straight, or okay, how about we make a Portal platformer? So, you know, so we took inspiration from like Portal meets Lemmings, if it makes any sense. Yeah.
So yeah, that seems to have a lot of concepts for like, or a lot of potential for really cool puzzles on that. Like a lot of like different ways that you can mess with that. Do you have like a specific person like developing puzzles, or is it all just kind of like people just throw in ideas? Like how is the design process on that for the puzzles aspect of the game?
Yeah, so I spent like about 3 months in Illustrator just like planning all the different puzzles and stuff, and like we would meet like once a week to like get, you know, say like, okay, this puzzle doesn't work, this puzzle doesn't work. Think about cadence and saturation of different mechanics and stuff, like introducing the player, doing a tutorial, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's just been a long, you know, process of like iteration and going through each step, you know. So
is there any sort of projected schedule for like a release date or anything like that, or is it just how you're going along?
No, not at this time. Like right now, we're just kind of like gonna evaluate our position in September. We went to Super Big Con with that earlier build, and this build we came to SGC. So we're just trying to get a lot of feedback and go over the mechanics and stuff like that with the people that are available, and then like I said, in September, then we're going to reevaluate everything. So,
all right, thank you very much.
Saving the world from the Soviet Union and learning a little bit along the way.
Importantly different. Take, for example, the scene with Nathan Prescott, the douchey rich kid character who almost kills someone